For San Dimas is Peter Lambert. Peter, just another day in the park for you guys. 10 strikeouts today, another complete game shutout, 5-0. Just talk about this team and how it's rolling. You guys are 20-0. It just seems like the wins just keep piling up.
Yeah, we're just having fun. We come out every day just to have fun. Obviously, I mean, it's a good team over here. Our rivalry and league, probably one of like the best competition teams we'll play in our league. But we just keep having fun and we keep pulling out W's.
I was talking to Maya. How do you guys stay loose now that you get late in the season? I mean, people are going to start really, watching you guys, watching to see what you're doing. Is there any extra pressure when you don't have a loss on the record and you're sort of chasing history here in the area?
Yeah, I guess you could say there's a little extra pressure, but we try and not think about it as much as we can. But I guess you could say there's a little pressure.
And talk about your performance today. I thought, I've seen you, I think, 3 times this year, and it seems later in the games you get stronger. When they've got runners on the base, you bear down a little bit more. Is that kind of how your season's gone? When it looks like they might do something, you bear down and get big outs?
Yeah, I mean, I guess when times get tough, you gotta dig deep, and I guess that's just what I did.
I like to ask guys like you when you see all of those scouts behind the plate. I mean, how do you handle that?
Just try not to look. Just try and once I get into the game, I kind of get a groove and just kind of all goes away.
Very good. Congratulations, man. 20-0 today. I mean, give me your thoughts. What's going through this team's mind right now as the wins start to pile up and you're starting to get late in the season?
The wins just keep coming. We just keep working every practice we have. We've been rolling, and I don't know, just great pitching, great defense, and the hitting's coming along finally. So everything just seems to be clicking in.
Is there pressure on this team, or are you guys able to play loose? I mean, when you start to get to 20 and the wins start piling up, people start talking about it. More people get out and start talking to you, making comparisons with other teams in the past. How do you think you guys are going to deal with that the final month of the season, then going into the playoffs?
I think we'll be fine. We have great coaches. They tell us to keep our head on our shoulders, don't get too big. We just go into every game thinking that we're going to compete and have a chance to win, and that's what helps us.
Very good. Any superstitions, anything you guys are doing this year that people don't know about?
I know a lot of us are just wearing the same thing, but just watching it. That's pretty much all we can do.
Wearing the same thing?
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Same Under Armour, same sliders, same socks. It's a superstition.
Well, very good. Last thing, can you talk about this pitching staff? I mean, I don't think 20 games into the season I've seen a team ERA less than 1. Actually, less than half. You're 0.48 going into today and it's lower today. Just talk about that.
It's great. Obviously, we have Peter, myself, Longton, Logan. We have a lot of great arms. It comes a lot just working off in fall, summer. All of us just work. There's nothing... I don't know, we're just really blessed. And just...
Very good, man. Keep it going.
Thank you.
San Dimas' coach, Mike Regan. Mike, just talk about this. I mean, 20-0, 5-0. Shut out Northview twice. I know they're not having the best of years, but always a tough team offensively to shut out back-to-back.
Yeah, our Peter did a great job on the mound, and our guys made some big plays behind him. And every time they got a hit or got a guy on, we made a big play. And our defense has been really solid, and our catcher does a great job back there controlling our pitchers and managing them. So obviously Peter did really well striking out 9. So it's hard to get something started off him.
What's the blessing and the curse of starting 20-0 and people really starting to focus on your record and what you're doing here?
I guess it's, you want to keep winning, but you don't want to, I guess you don't want to lose late in the season. So our guys, we don't really talk about it a lot. Our guys just go out and do their thing, and we've done a really good job of executing, getting runs with our pitching. So had a couple safety squeezes today, and we just focus on our guys and not try to focus on anything else, just what we're trying to accomplish inning by inning. So that's about it.
And talking about Lambert, he got some guys on today, but really seemed to bring out his best stuff when there were runners, particularly in scoring position.
Yeah, he usually happens. If somebody gets a knock off him, he'll bear down and he'll get the next guy. So they had 2 hits in a row, one a single or a double, and then a flare, and then he kind of bared down and got him. So that seems to usually be the case.
I mean, Coach, do you look at like the Max Preps rankings, which has you guys like 14th in the country, 6th in the state, 3rd in Southern California. What does that say about a program like yours, who's probably not used to being mentioned, that high regularly?
It's obviously really nice to have our name with some of those big teams. We're not usually ranked in the Times and nationally, so it's obviously awesome. We really we're blessed with 2 really good pitchers. So we have more than 2, but 2 guys that have been getting it done. So it's nice.
Did you really say the Times in a Tribune interview?
Yep.
I'm just messing with you. Thanks, Coach.
All right.